You're checking the numbers are the same. People were saying I had 74 in the chest and there's 75 in JEI. I don't know if we're talking about the berry juice or not. Because what is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 72, 75, 76, 77, 78. So 70, there's 78. And it says 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 2, 4, 6, 72, 76. So that's 78, so we're good. No, we're chilling, we're good. So the only berries that we don't have is Nut Pea and Bluck. And without any information on these berries, I'm just going to assume they're unobtainable. Because there's literally nothing on the wiki about them. And they're not forageable. And I still am off the belief that villages spawn with a very limited amount of berries for balancing reasons, I would imagine. But I've seen far too many duplicates out of a potential 78 going through villages to believe that they're all of them generate there. It just wouldn't make any sense. We're done, baby! We're done! Are they obtainable through max raids? Oh, that doesn't matter then. Raids are disabled right now anyway, so it wouldn't matter. From the limitations of the server, I'm calling it. We're done, baby. You're gonna spawn them in or no? I'm not gonna spawn them in, no. No, if they're not obtainable, and they're not obtainable. Sell them in the shop for $1 million each. I feel like this is a moment, you know? I'll check again if I have that bloody command. That bloody feature. Also, can I ask, you guys know that Twitch feature that they implemented like a month ago where when you join a stream, it shows you like the last 50 messages that were there? Does that like literally not work for anyone? Like when I join a stream, either the messages are from 7 hours ago, like the last message is 2:21 and it's like already 8:50. Or I'll join a stream and it'll just like not load a thing. Works fine for me. Kind of works. 50-50. It seems to only work the first time that I load a stream, but if I'm stream hopping, it'll like keep the previous 50 messages that it cached. I don't know if I have to refresh the page entirely for it. Yes, Danny, that's what I'm also saying. I got a few extensions, but I wasn't sure if it was because of those or not. Done on the moments command. Go figure. Alright, chat, you were here, Pog, but you can't prove it, so unpog. Alright, man. You gotta draw out how to plant them? Yeah, I kinda want to. I just gotta figure out where I want to put them. Because there's a lot. Color-coded? Can they be underground? I think they can be. I think they can be underground. The 76 berries, each half of your mirrored layout that you had in mind would have 38 berries. If you do by leaf color into a rainbow gradient field, that would look cool. If time consuming as hell. Yo, that's unpiled. Everyone much for 20 months. I appreciate you. It's that big open area and spawn. Man. Berry trees. Berry trees. Communal berry farm? Nah. People have spent a long time getting their own berries. I feel like, I don't know, that would fly. So I want to look into... Let's actually, like, really think about this. Actually, hold on one second. My mind be the kind I could ever outgrow. My mind, you have to go. See the heavens you know. A moment if y'all won't mind. Be the kind I could ever outgrow. My mind. If I'm playing single player Pixelmon, should I just play on Peaceful? I think Pixelmon is better enjoyed on Peaceful. Because I think Pixelmon shines when you're just focused on Pokemon. Like, that's your objective. You're playing the Pixelmon mod, you're playing Pokemon. So Peaceful's nice, because you don't have to worry about food. You don't gotta worry, like, you know. Like, I think having Peaceful on here has been fantastic. What's up, Stellar? Thanks for the raid. Hope stream went well. Appreciate that. Thank you much. On day 11 of Stone Block 3. Doing a little highlight job with some VODs before Twitch nukes them. And they're gone forever. Hey, what's up, Socks? What's, who's that you're promoting there? They doing some favors for you? They treating you well? Feeding you? For exchanging a little bit of some promo? Hope so, man. You are my nature between my walls. VOD Day 77 of Vault Hunters Season 3. Publish. Hey, Socks, you still here, bro? Morning, morning, just finished playthrough of Wonderlands. How's your day, Mr. Streamer? Wonderlands. Borderlands? Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, right? How'd you like it? I watched a bit of it. I heard the game was really good. Like, really good. Like, a setup looks cozy. It's just because my eyes or my lights are hurting my eyes. This is normally what my setup looks like. Hey, guys. How's it going? What's going on? How's it going, guys? Oh, come on, man. What? What are you trying to say to me, huh? Okay. So, let's look at this again. Curry is a Pokemon food that interests... Okay. Curry can be sure their Pokemon on the side of battle. Right-clicking. Got it. Create curry. A cooking pot must first be made. Cauldron, aluminum ingot. Yo, thank you, Stellar. I appreciate that. Watch for 6 hours now, Pete. See you later. Later, damn boy. Yo, Drug Eternal, with everyone to the prime. I appreciate you. Thank you kindly. The 700 hours I have in it say good, I guess. That's like a little bit of time. So it's the fanning and the stirring process. Ingredients and other info. I may have created first curry. There's more depth into the mechanism. Curry can be created with 1 to 10 berries and an individual key ingredient of your choice. More on this later on the page. Curries also have both a flavor and a taste rating. Collect all the flavors of each curry. 6 different flavors of curry: plain, spicy, dry, sweet, bitter, and sour. Each berry has its own flavor rating, which can be found in the chart below. The flavor of the curry is decided by the sum of the flavor values of the berries used to make it. For example, making a curry A tomato berry and a lychee berry would have a curry spicy value of 50, 20, 30, dry valued. Question, what's stopping people in Minecraft from reprogramming their mouse so their right click is a random key, then changing an MC to be a specific key to be able to place 20 blocks per second? Nothing, man. You know, like, it's kind of the same thing as who's really stopping you from just walking outside your front door and gripping a little bit of soil in your hand, just eating dirt, just munching on some good old biofuel, you know? Not a single soul in the world is going to stop you except from yourself, boss. Do what you need to. Also, I'm not sure what this response is. I don't know if I offended the Snorlaxes by suggesting a scrambling. I was just thinking that if the eggs aren't hatching, you might as well get a meal out of it. Maybe that went a bit too far on that one, though. Like, if the eggs aren't hatching well, I say, you know. Seems like it would be OP for games like to get to your side. Okay. You know when you're like, you're up to bat and you hit a swing and it goes like down the left line and it looks like it's going to be a home run, but it goes foul. Not that it's going to be a foul, but it's actually a home run because it started, like, I'm talking like it goes like foul like the whole way through and you're just sitting there like, damn, should have bunted. Repost visibility. I wonder if you could hijack some shopkeepers and just use their UI as like a player claimed shop. Already have a currency built into the game, which makes sense to keep it as a sole currency. So I'm gonna be completely honest. I really, really badly want to make a curry shop here at spawn. Functionality aside, I don't even care. Someone comes through, they want me to make them a Charizard grade curry, 70 spice, 30 sweet to it, maybe like 150 dry if they're really looking for it. Like, I absolutely want to do that. And the experience as well too, like 3,000 experience, 75 happiness. Like, that's huge, right? Now, the thing is, I don't want to think about a build. So I kind of just want to take my Echo Shop build from Vault Hunter Season 2 and just port that into here. Because that was already kind of like a restaurant, in a way. I would love to just, like, rebuild, like, put that exact build back down here again. But I don't know if that would fit the... I don't know if that would fit the scenery, though. The architecture of this. I feel like I would need to go more... I feel like I need to look up some inspo. What would you use for currency? Is there... Is there a way that you can pay using the in-game Poké Dollars? There's no way to directly transfer currency, no. Not yet. What if I take some items that aren't currently used in the game and pitch them up as like equal trade from like a bank teller at spawn? We could do that. We can create a custom NPC at spawn that sells an item you could purchase from them and sell it to them for the exact same price. And that's how you transfer currency. Yeah, like banknotes. Use relic coins? Relic coins are currently already in the game, though, is the thing. We would need it to be tenure that is not obtainable, not currently obtainable, and is just not implemented in the game at all, so that we would have a way to be able to use them specifically. You know? Hmm. Is there any way we could... How could I use paper? Like, just NBT edited paper. There's a command transfer, but I don't know if it's op only or anyone can use it. It seems like that transfer command works. You can force transfer from somebody else. So that would explain it. Does it matter if they're obtainable? You just need to trade them with the players that the price shops buy them for? Well, it's just like... Hmm. By that definition, Relic Bronze is currently obtainable. Is Relic Silver currently obtainable? Does anyone have Relic Silver? I don't think Relic Silver is currently in any of the loot tables. I think I removed Relic Silver. Has anyone gotten relic silver? I don't think so, right? Do you need multiple options of the currency? That'd be ideal, right? I would say no one gets silver. Yeah, I think I removed them from the loot table. I'm pretty sure I removed them from the loot table. Let's do a little bit of, let's do some looking. Because, well, how much does relic silver or relic copper sell for? Do you have gems active? Use badges if you don't. It's just noisy though. Like, copper, gold, and silver would be such a clean currency to use, right? You know what it is. You don't need to like think, oh, why are you giving me a gym badge? Oh, we introduced a currency system to the. It's like weird, you know. If you're trading, you want to be like, hey, chuck me some gold. How about like 3 relic gold? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. You want it to feel good. I don't want to suddenly like bring this weird new mechanic into the server. The thing is, I also have to clear this idea with Abe. I don't even know if Abe was down for any of this idea or if he just wants it to be like, nah, fuck that. So I'm more just theorizing a possibility of this. I want to make sure before I do this though that I know if relic silver is or is not in the game. Then I'll probably ask him what he thinks about it. Let's see what we've edited. Pixelmon, loot tables. Data, Pixelmon, loot tables. Chests. Okay. I guess we can just look up silver, right? Yeah, okay. Does this work for new tabs? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So silver, no. Because I know relic gold is removed. Who's Jason? Okay, there's no silver in any of these loot tables. Shouldn't be in any of these. Silver powder. Comparing to... Actually, before I do that, let me check through the Minecraft loot tables. Minecraft chests. There's a lot of these things. Hold on tight, I gotta go through some shit. Silver ore, okay. My brain's too small to understand this. I'm just going through files that control what items certain loot things can give. And all I'm doing is searching the word silver to see if any of these files contain relic silver. And if it does, then relic silver is obtainable. If it doesn't contain silver, then relic silver is not obtainable in the game. That's all I'm doing right now. So like city end treasure and city treasure, these are the chests that you find inside event cities. This is just me going through the loot table of them to see whether there's anything going on. Silver powder. You know, I'm not ashamed to admit that one of the reasons I've really enjoyed upgrading to Windows 11 is because of the sounds that they have in it. There's a lot of nicer of a sound than the error code that Windows 10 gives off by default. No way relic gold is if silver isn't? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, if silver isn't, then relic gold isn't either. Because I definitely, like, I already went through and pruned out all the high-cost relic stuff from all the loot tables that offer them. Because I'm like, I didn't know that I could change the value of a cell that easily. So I got rid of, like, crown band, whatever this stuff is that's sold for, like, 75k, 150k, 300k. Until I realized that relic crowns are a physical item that are in... that are in, the churches or the cemeteries. And then I went in and found out that I could change that to 10k, so that was fine. But yeah, I already went through and removed all those. Okay, so nothing in the edited loot tables, at least in this data pack specifically, contains silver. Now, I haven't gone through... So these are just the blocks that would drop, right? So chests. Are these all the same? I think they should be. Data, Pixelmon, loot tables, chests. Same amount here? Same amount here. Okay, so I've copied everything over from there, so that means the relic silver is not obtainable by that regard. Data Minecraft. Loot tables, chests. I didn't check villages yet. I have a few additional items in here. Yeah, I've got a few additional items in here that aren't in the Pixelmon data pack. So I think this is good. I'm gonna check villages. Silver chestplate, silver leggings. Okay. Village butcher, no. Cartographer, no. Desert house, no. Village fisher, no. Village flusher, no. Village mason, no. Plains house, no. Savannah house, no. Shepherd, no. Snowy, no. Tega house, no. Tannery, no. Toolsmith, silver hammer, clang clang Maxwell silver hammer. Boom 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 clang clang Maxwell silver hammer made sure that she was dead. Alright, so none of those are obtainable. Let's go to the wiki for a second and see. Relic silver. Shopkeepers for 5,000. Okay. So, this is where they normally all are, but I've removed them from all of these. And they normally sell for 5,000. Okay. Fair enough. And then Relic Gold. Same deal. This can be sold for 30,000. And I'm pretty sure I've gone through. Let me just make sure I've matched. I could have. I literally could have checked this first before I did anything. I should have just looked it up. So loot tables, chests. Do we have all these in here? Bastion Remnant, bridge chest, treasure, Bastion treasure, desert pyramid, end city, galactic village. I think I removed this structure from spawning because Looter did not play well with this. Yeah, I know what it is. I just don't. Yeah. Oh, it's galactic. Data, Pixelmon, loot tables, chests, galactic. Okay, I've already gone through this. Yeah, relic, copper, and nugget. Okay, cool, I've already removed this. Nice. Okay, so that's good. What else was it? Graveyard. Haunted Tower. Jungle Pyramid. Jungle Temple? That the same thing as the Jungle Pyramid? Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing. Jungle Pyramid. Yeah, it's the same thing. Container chest, Jungle Temple. Mineshaft, we've already edited. Where is that under? Where's Mineshaft under? Oh, abandoned Mineshaft. That's top there. Fortress. I've already there. Yeah, Nether Bridge. I'm pretty sure is Fortress. Pillager Outpost. Pillager Outpost is good. Plasma Ship is in there. Shipwreck, Supply Trust, and Treasure Chest are both edited, and then Woodland Mansion. Okay, so yeah, Relic Gold and Relic Silver do not currently spawn. Awesome. So if we wanted to use these for currency, we could. And then Relic Copper at the moment sells for data, Pixelmon, config, shop items. How much does it sell for again? Sells for 1,000. That's so clean! Oh my, everything is set up for this. Relic Silver's 2,000, Relic Gold is 3,000. So we could bump this to like Relic Silver being worth, I don't know what the values would be right now. Are you happy with only using Relic Gold Silver? Yeah. Yes, I am. Noises. Vanilla Silver is 5k and Vanilla Gold is 10k. You want to go with that? What do you mean by Vanilla Silver is 5k and Vanilla Gold is 10k? Are you talking about in Pixelmon? That's what the values are by default? Without changes to sell prices? Oh, I got you, I got you. Yeah, I feel like... What would be good, like, denominations for this? Relic Silver can be 5k, Relic Gold can be like 20k. $1,000 for copper, because this stays the same. Yeah, 5,000 for silver and 20,000 or 25,000 for like gold. I don't think would be too bad. 1k, 10k, 25k. I feel like that makes the difference between relic silver and relic gold not a lot, you know? Like, you'd have to carry around a ton of copper for lower denominations versus, like, you'd only need 1 relic gold for the cost of 2.5 silver, you know? No, you can't craft them up or down. They're just the item as they are, essentially. Powers of 10, so 110, 100. Relic gold's $100,000. That's like fuck you kind of money, you know? Partial to multiples of 5 myself, 1, 5, 25. 100k is a bit much. 100k is a little much. If I knew the server was going to be lasting a couple of months, I'd be down for that. Otherwise, I think lower denominations are a bit more friendly right off the rip, you know? What's the average level of wealth most people are sitting on? Kind of dictates where you should put price points. Is there a command that I can see people's, like, money? Like, the amount of currency that people have? Also, that means 9 relic gold. Players can only have... Oh, they can't have 1 million? You can't have anything higher than that? Like, that's the limit? I guess that makes sense. Interesting. Because, you know... Having... the hell's going on with this? Ooh, grief of spawn. What the... That is unacceptable. Why healers? Watching VODs, but had to pop in and say that you can't trust someone that replaces their starter in a Pokemon game. Really sorry to do this to you, bro. I was gonna say, yeah, if we ever want to do like a casino, have some kind of physical denomination like chips doesn't sound like a bad idea, you know? Tell you what, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna build an NPC for this with full understanding that if me and Abe come to an agreement that's not best for the server, the NPC just sits in the void and never gets touched. But if the answer is yes, then I'm building this, then we're gonna have the NPC ready and good to go. Alright. Pixelmon, NPCs, shopkeepers. Back in beta. What calling you? High Roller Herald. Song chill as fuck. Song's called Another by Ruru. Not that song. Not that song either. That's the one. So we're gonna do Pixelmon Relic Bronze. Pixelmon Relic Silver. Pixelmon Relic Gold. Alright. And then we're gonna go into data Pixelmon config, Shop items, Jason. Relic silver is going to be changed to 5,000. And relic gold is going to be changed to 20,000. Or 30,000. 20,000 is a bit cleaner. I feel like I like 1,520. $10 or 20. Maybe 10's cleaner, actually. 10's actually cleaner, I think. I don't know. $10 or 20. 15. No, that's not one of the options, but good try. 25. All right. Thank you for the insight. Very valuable. You've been streaming 6 hours. No, I've actually been streaming for 13 hours. Happy with that. Okay. And I earlier put bronze and not copper. Oh, did I? Oh, that's silly. Thank you. I didn't need to come back to this, Jason, anyway. Because I need to take a look at something. Did Masky really name my skin download PEET? What the hell? That's just not my name. Shopkeepers. Okay. So we want variation false. I also think I'm going to update. Does that work that way? Okay. And then I also want to edit back in B to do the same thing. Okay. I think it should do it. Let's see if we did that right. Wouldn't you be in here? Where was... Hold on. Oh, I fucked this up. I messed something up. What did I mess up? Made a silly mistake somewhere. I'm gonna find out where that is. It's the old data pack. It's the new data pack. Did I just not put them in the right spot? Minecraft, Minecraft. Pick some on, pick some on. NPCs, NPCs. Shopkeepers, shopkeepers. What's the difference? Other than the variation being added for both of them, but did the variation break it somehow? This would be so stupid. Is it the comma after? It shouldn't be. Oh, it's the comma after false because there's no third, or there's no second variable to it. That's incorrect. Okay. So OTV server? Yes, OTV and friends. If this does that, it's gonna be silly. Yeah. Let's try that again. Smile. Call it the friend server then. Call it whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. It don't matter to me. Call it the server. Yo, Krebs Ron. It's going well. Hopefully the same with you. How was the issue for that NPC? Wasn't the other one work? Because the other one also had the same thing added to it. Ah! You still have a variance. There you go. Now, I just... I don't know if... I don't think this guy refreshes. Because my concern is that some of these shopkeepers refresh their items every here and there. Like this guy refreshes the available firestones. The thing is, I don't think custom NPCs refresh their stuff. No, you do, I think. Because wasn't the white 720,000, the black was 880,000 before? These prices weren't the same, yeah, so the variance is still there. Because I don't think they've always costed this amount specifically. So the issue that I have there is that if the... whatever stops the variation from happening between them, if that happens with this, and it goes down in price, someone's going to be able to buy out Relic Silver and sell it and make infinite money. So I need to figure out how to stop that so I can guarantee that it's stopped for this guy too. I just don't understand. So many folders, so many data pack iterations, because I don't know how to zip and unzip. Leave me alone. Make them not sellable or make them sell for 1. That defeats the purpose. What's the point of selling or buying coins if you can't trade it in for cash? You got to be able to buy and sell at the same price, otherwise it's not tenure. You know, the whole reason that we're making this shopkeeper is that so people can trade money to people. Yeah, you gotta know. What's up, Mr. Cat? Block Wars was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in it. The first game, the new game, the Order Up game was so fucking fun. That was unbelievably fun. My team loved it. I loved it. It was executed beautifully. Really, really, really love that game. I was a little upset that you guys removed ice boats, but you added elytras, so that kind of made up for it. My only complaint is that I never want to see the game mode where you secure the objectives played ever again. I dislike that game with a burning passion. Outside of all of that, the event was wonderful. I loved it a lot. I very, very much enjoyed my time and my stay. What's up, Josh Kills? Pleasure to have you in. Pleasure to have you in. So, all right, let's look up the configs then. Pixelmon shopkeeper. Customization. How do you like your steak cooked? Medium rare or rare? Oh, it's the multiplier. Oh, it's multi. That's what it was, right? It was like 0.8 or something. That's what it was. That's what it was. I think this is how it was shown on the video, right? Yes. That's how it was shown, yes. Did that work? What? How do I stop this then? What's the value? If it's not multi, and it's not variation false, what is it then? Hmm. Is it because the prices were like that before? Is it both? It shouldn't be. Is there a multi-tag somewhere in the item list JSON? No, the item list JSON only determines buy and sell. The shopkeepers themselves what determines the multi. Like in the data pack, NPCs, shopkeepers, Pokemon Mart main 1. Pokeball, multi 0.9. Great Ball, nothing. Multi 1.1, and then rarity. Do you code all these mods yourself? Oh god, no. No, I don't know how to, I don't know how to make a mod whatsoever. I just know how to edit JSON files. Well, clearly I'm struggling with that, so there's actually not much that I think I can confidently say I know. There's something that I'm very clearly missing and not understanding in this. Did the item itself have an internal assigned Pokédollars value it's reading from somewhere? Well, I added, those bags specifically were added by me. They were not buyable in the game before I did that. Yo, Thick and Lispy, never much of the tier 1. I need to watch that video. What's up, Ligma Balls? Ugh. I walked right into that one. So, what would prevent items from varying in price? For example, let's say you can buy pearls from shopkeeper 5 out of each. Normally, over Minecraft, the price always raised a certain amount. How I make it so it always be 500. Fire color should be, but I'm still trying to remember how to even set up the shop, especially since for some reason I can't get my previous server I was making up and running anymore. So it's at the moment, be trying to figure out that even start remember this stuff. Mighty, I work there for 40 hours working for it. I don't get. I hope the work's going well for you. I think that told me everything I needed to know before watching the video. That commenter had my mindset immediately. Mm. Yeah, it's not rarity, and it's not. I don't know how to prevent this from happening. I don't know. Rarity determinant. Oh well, yeah. Rarity is. Sorry, I'm not talking about rarity. I'm talking about variation and multi. Rarity, yeah, is if it'll appear in the shop or not. What I could tell, they just randomly choose to change the price by 10% for a day. Uh, yeah, it's just uh if there's no way to change that then this is impossible. Because it needs to stay equal value. It can't be up or down at all. Can you make a soda machine or something to sell it? Do soda machines not vary in price? Maybe if it wasn't an NPC. Soda machines not changing price? It's always 10%. There has to be something in the shop gears folder that sets that value. Soda machine stays the same. You might be a genius. Are you looking for hire? You looking for a part-time, full-time? Where was B under? Okay, is there just nothing in the data pack then that determines the stuff for vending machines? Or vending machine just locked? There's nothing in here for vending. It's on abilities. Not advancements, not boss ears. Config. Shop items, starters. That's not going to do anything because I wouldn't be able to put anything in for an NPC. Daycare? No. Dimension type, drops. Loot tables, no. Moves, NPCs, Pokeballs, no. Quests, no. Raids, no. Recipes. Machines? This is how you make it. That's just literal recipes. Yeah, these are literal recipes. Okay. No, that's mobs. These are MBT files. You cannot edit them, at least according to a Reddit post from October 28, 2021. I cannot find anything more recent on editing the vending machines that ever replied to that one saying no. The variation field not work, I'm confused. I set it all to false and it didn't change anything. I set variation to false. Which, okay, no, so what does that do then? If variation is a thing, true and false, and that's used in NPCs, what does that do? And if it's just a 10% chance that it goes up or down, or the price can go up or down by 10% at the end of every day, what does multi mean then? There's got to be something we're missing here. I'm glossing over something huge. Because what do those mean then, if not the price variation? Did you add both yet? No, I haven't. You can look at the documentation for Jason for Shopkeeper. Where? Where would I find the documentation? Can you try and paste that, but without like the .com, like space it out so I can see the link? Because it's currently getting bopped because... Yeah, Twitch. The multi-field is a multiplier that allows a particular shopkeeper type to offer an item for more or less than its base price as defined in the shop_items.json file. The variation field determines whether the item may randomly be priced at 10% above a realized usual price. By default, is enabled. I had it false and it wasn't cheat. Okay, so the option is there. Something's just not clicking. Rarity field defines the chance from 0 to 1 that I'm appearing in a shopkeeper's stock each day. Okay. So we did that. So the multi-field is a multiplier that allows a particular shopkeeper type to offer an item for more or less than its base price defined in the shop.items.json file. The variation field determines whether the item may randomly be priced at 10% above below its usual price. By default, is enabled. So what does having both these do then? What does multi accomplish that variation doesn't? If variation is a set 10%, what would multi do? Multi can be bigger than 10%? Variation changes every day. Multi is permanent changed. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do both. No, it's not all shopkeepers. It's not how this works. It's like per item. Multi-0. Let's get rid of rarity. That looks good to me, does it not? That looks perfect to me. The spacing's wrong? For what? Where are you seeing incorrect spacing? Multi is missing one space before it. Oh, this? Spacing won't break the JSON. Guess what? You have to be safe about non-variable. I'm doing it for myself. All right. Morning, cutie. Welcome back, brother. How was the night? Reload. Did you remove the copper from the loopholes? No, copper's in the loopholes. It should be. Was it the spacing? No, it's not the spacing. Why do I need both? Why did I need both? Did I need both? In that? So I'm working on just shopkeeper JSON files at the moment. I was trying to remove variants in items that are being sold through custom shopkeepers. That's the reason why some of these bags were like 1800, the others were like 2200. So these are just the flat values that I put in. The reason why I wanted to do this is because I wanted to pitch the idea of I'll message you. Unless you prefer me to say it over here, otherwise I can DM you on Discord. I don't mind to say it. Yeah, so because I wanted to make a shop at like in here, but there's no way in Pixelmon to be able to trade Poké Dollars with people. So I was thinking, what if we made like a bank teller at spawn where you could essentially buy tenure? You could buy, or not tenure, but you could buy like currency for, and buy and sell for equal value. So I was thinking of making a shopkeeper like this one right here for relic copper, which is the only thing currently in the loot pool, and then relic silver and gold, which aren't in the loot pool right now, for, you know, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, and you could sell these at equal value so that if people wanted to buy or sell items, this would be used as currency. So you can use this to like trade for people and be like, oh, I'll buy it for like 5 relic gold, and people can like carry this kind of stuff around and just exchange it however they want. What do you think about that? I'm thinking of opening a curry shop. I just got done foraging, Abe. I collected every single berry except for 2 that apparently are not in the game at the moment, like they're not obtainable. I have 76 out of 76. I was thinking about doing a curry shop. I was like, I need this. How many mints did you get? That's a good ass question. Let me see. Uh, 25 mint cuttings. How heavy an RP server is this? Depends if Blouse is online or not. Yeah. Oh, Abe, also, I'm the only one on right now, so I'm finally getting time to do, pre-gen. Anytime, like, one person is logged off, or people have logged off to where I'm the only person online, I just immediately start the, world pre-gen up. Today would be the day? Yeah, no kidding. Ryan and, Sakuna were, like, hopping on and off a little bit, and, like, as soon as one would hop on, I would immediately disable the pre-gen. Spark TPS. Yeah, it'll do that. Let's see, where are we at on the pre-gen, actually? We are, 1% done. 42,000 chunks generated out of 3.1 million. I have no idea how far out. I think that's generating a 16,000 block radius, not. Yeah, I think I might have overdone that a bit, but it's fine because it's generating out in a spiral. So I could essentially run the pregen command for infinite time, or like infinite chunks, like 50,000 chunks in each radius. And I just stop it whenever I'm getting off or whatever. So yeah. We pray for a modified jungle, not a jungle edge like this dumbass over here. Yo, guys, I found a jungle edge. Yo, it's right here. It's right here. No way. Hi.
Yo.
Yo. Say how to stream.
Hello?
Yo. Wait.
Hello?
Yo.
Yo.
Oh my gosh, say how to stream.
What's up? Oh. Alright.
Coming home to play more with me?
Huh?
You coming back home
No,
to play
I'm
more with me?
not. No, I'm not coming back on. I'm gonna sleep early. I'll be on tomorrow morning though.
I guess I'll get off soon too.
Let's talk about the tournament really quick.
Okay.
So we can hash out details and so that everyone kind of understands like what
Sure.
is going on and shit like that. Rough estimate number of people that are going to be participating, I'm going to be guessing is around 16-ish players.
That's kind of the number that I aimed for, like, when the spawn was built, because we have just as many arenas to fit that many people. That's good.
So people were wondering about and talking about like how like it would kind of play out because people want to like spectate other people's battles and stuff like that. Like you, Okay, let's talk about the structure of like the tournament. You said that you wanted to be like round robin.
Yeah. So like, it doesn't need to be true round robin where you play 16 rounds, because that would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I just want there to be like, how long does a typical battle last? Like 3 to 5 minutes? Maybe a little bit longer if you got two sweats or people that are both looking up type differences for every move that in existence. Probably not like that long, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like 6 rounds at a minimum of just a stage where everybody plays everybody else, right? And then at the end of those 6 rounds, the 4 people with the most wins move on to a semifinal, so 2v2 matches, and then a final bracket, so that like everybody gets a good handful of games to be able to play, so people don't just get, you know, 2 tapped out and that's just it, like they're just done, because that's going to be like what, potentially 8 minutes of content and that's it for them, you know?
I was thinking, what if we just did like, what if we did 2 groups, right? So we split into 2 groups, so 8 people per group, and we can do like basically like 4 battles at a time, like either 2 or 4 battles at a time. And basically, like the people that are not battling or the people in the other group can like spectate and like kind of like watch and stuff and like commentate and whatever. And then once that group is done with their battles, then we can like swap, and then the other group can go, and then the other group can watch and stuff.
Oh, so you want like some downtime for half the people to just watch other people play?
Well, people, yeah, like some people, like I think it will be good for people to like spectate the battles and stuff, right? Especially if we want people to play multiple battles.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 8 people in the group, and then we can just do like the top 2 people from each group will move on, kind of thing.
So like a semifinal and then finals thing.
Yeah.
Um,
And then we'll have the first seed from each group, like whoever is like first seed, play the second seed of the other group.
would there be a risk if like less than 16 people played? Because I feel like you need.
As long as it's an even number of people now.
I guess so, yeah. That'd be 7 people in one group and 7 people in another group.
Mm-hmm.
Or you just put it to like what, 8 people in one group and 6 people in another group, theoretically? Because like,
Yeah,
what would that
we could do
extra
that too.
oddball out be doing during that time?
Well, oh yeah, like I mean, like I said, like as long as it's an even number, I think it's fine.
Well, but how would that work then? So if you have like the top 2 people from each group move on, you can't really have it uneven groups because then like people in the 8 group are going to be at a disadvantage compared to people in the 6 group. Otherwise, if you have groups of 7, you're going to have like one oddball out, and then matchmaking is going to be weird because like they're going to have to spectate during their group, and then another person from the group's going to have to spectate, like this weird like in and out kind of thing. You have to implement like a buy in that case. Whereas I'm thinking like if we did like a full group stage with everybody, if you had 14 people,
Mm-hmm.
or like as long as you had an even amount of people, then the matches would work for everything. You know? Hi, Wendy. Hi, oh. The council is here. The council is thinking. Did you ask anyone else about what you think a good format would be?
Yeah, but it's just very complicating. It's too complicating.
Hmm. I just
Uh,
I don't really care what exactly the format ends up in. I just don't want a situation where
where someone
some
plays
people
2
only
and
play
lose
2
2 rounds
battles
and
and
then
that's it. Because like we've been hyping this event up since like the start of the server. I want people to get a good at least hour of like content, you know, even if they're not very good at Pokemon or they're very new to the game or they just don't know how to battle all that well. I want them to still have fun and be able to muck around with people, you know.
okay, what if we do this? Let's talk about the format like tomorrow and we'll finalize it.
Okay.
But I think maybe we just kind of like set the ground rules for what's allowed and what's not allowed.
Ground rules so far are
No legendary, no mythics, no Z moves, no mega evolutions.
what about pseudo
Uh,
legendaries?
Like what?
I don't know, like Dragonite or like any other pseudo legendary in the game.
So, I actually think oh, no items.
No items?
Like battle items.
So held
You don't
items are fine, but no battle items.
Yeah, held items are fine.
Okay.
Like you don't want people like using revives and shit.
Oh, no, 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 nothing like that, no.
Okay, hold on. And I was thinking about it, and I think for people who are able to find and catch Pokemon who are evolved pre-level requirement, I think we say fuck it and let them use it for content.
I'm fine with
I
that.
think it'll be good. And I think it'll be okay and not too overpowered.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is able to catch those kinds of Pokemon. They're not like
Yeah,
legendaries. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
yeah. So I'm thinking like we let Miyung, like for example, Miyung use her level 40 Dragonite.
Sure, I'm down with that.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Cause like especially with those kind of Pokemon that are like that come in the wild like evolved, like they're not gonna be able to control like their IVs or anything like that.
Yeah, they're at a disadvantage kind of already.
Yeah.
Ray passed
I
up
know
catching
Ray.
one
I
because
know
it wasn't
Ray.
allowed.
Ray passed up catching one, but I think it's fine because the one that she passed up isn't like it's not rare. Like if she wanted, she can get that,
Go
and I'm pretty
BM.
sure if we say that this is allowed, well, she found the poison dragon, the algae thing, and I've seen like a bunch of those.
Weird flex.
It's not a weird flex, but okay.
Okay.
So
So
I
pseudo
think
legendaries are fine then.
well, yeah, like I mean, we just won't have any rules against pseudo legendaries.
Okay. Alright, so no
Um,
legendary, no mega evolution, no X moves.
does that mean you can use Flygon now? Yeah, if you have a Flygon at level 40 that you found in the wild, you can use it.
Big pog.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
No battle items, held items are okay. Is there any other rules that need to be laid out? I don't feel like it, right?
No, I think that's it.
The way you want to throw out your Pokeball and choose your thing is kind of up to whoever you're battling. Person's like, hey, you pick slot 3, I pick slot 6, and you know, whatever. We don't need to really lay out rules like that. People just do what they want to do.
Yeah, I think we can just explain that on the day of. Oh, do you want to make it so like you have to like kind of register with 6 Pokemon and those are the 6 Pokemon that you use?
Hmm.
Or do you want to let people like swap it out depending on who they're playing against?
That's. I feel like I like the idea of registering because if some people have really only had time to get like 6 good Pokemon
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too.
compared to
Because
other
there's
people who can
people
get
who
like
are.
15 good Pokemon, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
they'll have a giant advantage. Whereas we've kind of set a precedent of, I mean, I don't think we said it, but I think people have this understanding of like get 6 good Pokemon versus someone showing up and being like, oh, I have 20, you know.
Yeah, I think we just do 6, right?
Yeah, registering's fine with me.
Yeah, we just set 6 Pokemon.
Okay.
And I think what we do is like we'll post on the Discord and say if you're participating, then like react to this, so that we can like kind of like for sure know how many people are going to be participating in that.
Yeah, plan it out a bit.
Yeah, I think if we have like the exact number of people, it'll be a lot easier to like make a bracket and format it.
Yeah, I mean, there's websites as well too. Like, I probably just use challenge, and I can just plug in like our names under there and throw it in round robin and be like, all right, these are the 6 people, or these are like the
Yeah,
6 rounds we play, or 8 rounds, or however many.
yeah, we could do that. Um,
I wonder if there's a way that we could display that on like in the server. Hmm.
camera mod, take a picture of it.
Yeah, actually, that could work. We put just like a giant billboard
Mm-hmm.
at like both of the arena spots. I think it's why we added the camera mod, isn't it? Right?
Oh,
Originally.
also, for the day of the tournament, definitely gonna need to make sure that Pokemon really do not spawn anywhere near spawn. You know what I mean? It's gonna lag like crazy with everyone around there.
Yeah, I'll make sure the area is just like massive
Should we
around spawn.
should we get an arena, like a bigger arena for like the finals for fun?
Hmm. Giant final arena. Be interesting.
Yeah, and then we just teleport everyone there for the finals, and everyone can like kind of spectate and watch, or even for like semifinals too.
We take the the spawn area and just turn the ground into a Pokeball. And just call it the arena. Arena in the garden? I'm gonna build a shop there, though. I'll build a shop that's in the shape of an arena.
Alright, hold on. So let me write this down. No legendary / mythics, no Z moves, no mega evolutions. Your 6 Pokemon are set, no swapping, and you are allowed to use one Pokemon that is evolved past the cap.
Oh, only
Or,
one.
how do you? So how would you word this? You're allowed one illegal Pokemon that has spawned post evolution at level 40. I don't even know how you word this.
Someone in my chat is probably smarter than both of us combined. Chat, how would you write out, like, there's a Flygon above me right now at level 48, but it's level 40. Post level 40 Evo? After level 40 Evo? You're allowed one Meowng's Dragonite Pokemon. There you go. That's a good way to write it. Why level cap at 40? We capped the level cap at 40 because we actually heavily dislike anyone who grinds Pokemon, and we wanted to punish them.
Yep.
Heck those guys. No, we just wanted a environment where there was like a limit so that people could grind, but people who had less time to grind wouldn't be like crazy behind or anything. And we moved it up from 36, I think it was, to 40 for some evolution's sake. It's a good like starting ground for the server. I think the level 40 has been playing off really well.
Yeah.
You can set the battle cap to 40. Yeah, but we don't want to like artificially change Pokemon for the battle. Like we want your Pokemon that you have to be what they are. Like we're not going to take a level 25 and level to 40.
Did literally everything Pete just say just go like over your head?
Huh? What? I'm making sense. Excuse you.
No, you are making sense, but this guy literally just completely like disregarded everything you said. Because that's the same guy that said why level cap at 40? You can set the battle cap to 40. But that was right after you explained that we didn't want people to like feel behind compared to the people who grind.
He's mocking us, not you, Pete.
Yep.
I'd rather he mock me instead, to be honest.
Sorry, I get really annoyed. I get really annoyed by people who come into my chat and like basically like question our decisions based on like there's been so many people who come to my chat and they're like, why would you cap it at 40? The official tournament is 50, so you should cap it at 50. I'm like, bitch,
What
we're capping it at 40. We're capping it at 40.
Wait, what official tournament?
Mind your damn business.
Now I want to know what they mean.
Because apparently, like, official Pokemon tournaments are either level 50 or level 100.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry for asking. No, it's okay.
It's okay
to
because
be
you
wrong.
apologized.
Yeah, honestly, it's only okay because you apologized.
Don't get it twisted. Dude, we're assholes.
You're an
I
asshole.
don't mind educating people. Because half the time I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about either.
I mine. Come
Abe
pre-educated,
minds.
please.
No education in Abe's stream. He is the teacher. Don't question the curriculum.
This is my stream now.
Honestly, you can take over my stream anytime you want. Why not 69 though? Someone ban that guy.
Yeah, ban him. Was there any other rules, guys? This is what I wrote. No legendary / mythics. No Z moves. No mega evolutions. Set 6 Pokemon, no swapping out. And you're allowed to use one Pokemon that spawned at an evolution post 40. For example, a level 40 Flygon or level 40 Salamence. Does that make sense? I put the for example so that they wouldn't get twisted.
I'm only upset that you didn't reference me
The
on Dragonite as an example.
Alright,
Otherwise,
fine.
it sounds perfect.
I'll say Dragonite instead of Salamence.
Yo.
I hate these stupid trees that have like
Oh yeah,
30 random bugs.
no battle items, right?
No battle items.
Held items are okay. Oh, is Gigantamax a thing? We should probably write no Gigantamax, right?
I would imagine so, yeah. I feel like that's a word I hardly even know how to pronounce. I just say Gigantamax.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
There's a Gligar in front of me. You want me to catch it for you?
Huh? No.
Okay.
Wait, is Dynamax and Gigantamax different? There's no way it's different, right?
You're
One hit.
organizing a tournament you don't know?
Huh? Shut up. Do you know?
No.
All
But I'm
right,
not the
so
one
shut your
writing the
mouth.
rules.
So shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, chat. Capital D colon him. He can do this on his stream, but mine? I'm fed up.
No, you're not. Is there anything else for the rules?
Are one-hit KO moves allowed? I don't
Like
think...
Fisher and Sheer Cold kind of stuff?
It doesn't only work on like lower level Pokemon though.
Well, I think the thing is that it's they're like every Pokemon's gonna be the same level, right?
Well, hopefully we're not gonna artificially increase lower level Pokemon to 40, are we? What people bring in is what they bring in.
Apparently, it's a 10% chance at even level.
I don't think that we should be policing rules because I feel like that's gonna get complicated. And we're gonna wind up missing a rule or two, or like a move or two, and just gonna be, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Are there any like statue mods that you know of? I feel like it would be
mods?
cool. Yeah, like mods for statues. Kind of like, you know, like how we have it in like Vault Hunters where you can like make statues of players. I was thinking it would be cool if we can get a statue of the winner somewhere in Spawn. Or somewhere outside of Spawn.
You can make a custom NPC. It's probably different than a statue specifically, but like the NPC editor has a way to be able to make a like set skin of a person. It's not the same thing exactly, but
that's an NPC, right?
well, what do you mean? That's an NPC.
I wanted like a big statue.
Oh, like a big guy.
Yeah, like a statue.
I don't know offhand.
What'd you say?
I don't know offhand. If there are any like that.
Hmm.
We can take a look.
Yeah.
NPC in the shrink mod. Dude, there's a mod that I've been messing around with on Stone Block. It's just called like a shrinking tool. And you can like hit an NPC or like any entity and you can shrink its size down to like 0.2 where the normal size is 1 or 10. It's like 10 times as large. We just like add that to the server. But it's unobtainable because it takes RF and nobody has power. And I just use that for the
Honestly,
use that for the statue.
I'm kind of down.
Only downside is we'd have to push out an update to the pack with that mod.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know. Probably wouldn't be too difficult to find a server side mod for, well, depending on how a statue looks, it would probably need to be rendered in by the client, so it might need an update. I don't know.
We do have the chisels and bits.
Oh my god. Go
What
up
if
to
we
the
hire
champion and just...
What if we hire someone to make a chisels and bits of the champion? Like a giant chisels and bits of the champion.
I don't know the first thing about that mod, but...
Alright, chat. Who wants to make a giant chisels and bits of a player?
Dude, you're gonna walk up to the statue and get 2 FPS. That guy said me? Alright, you're hired. Give me a 1-sentence summary on your experience.
Yep, this is your interview.
Don't blow it.
What are we blowing?
Huh?
Huh?
Alright, man, it's time for bed.
I'm tired.
You know, actually, I'm now looking for 2 people. One to replace Abe, and another person to make the statue.
You can't replace me. I'm irreplaceable.
That's true, you're actually on the server, you can kick my ass. Both in game and real life.
Yeah, I'm banning you right now.
Heck. This is deforestation time, are you gonna replant the trees? Fuck them trees.
Out of my server, you heathen.
Did you call me?
Huh?
You birch forest?
I burned down the forest earlier and it felt really good.
Probably still burning.
No, it's not. There's not much forest left to burn.
Yeah, I was watching Myung's stream, and I was like, fire tick, true?
Mm-hmm.
I think Kurt deserved justice.
He got justice. He didn't die.
True. Kurt's still out there.
Living his best life.
The same might not be said for other people. Bum bum bum.
Should we do another? I was thinking we do another shiny event. How long do you think the tournament will be, realistically?
I can't see it lasting any more than 2 hours.
2 hours?
Because I'm trying to think, like, start time probably starts 15 minutes later by default. People fucking around, like, in between rounds and stuff. Because, like, how long does a battle usually last? Like, what, 5 minutes? I guess it could actually be longer, right? Because, like, I had a battle that, like, wasn't even that serious with Blouse, and I think that lasted, like, 8 minutes. Never underestimate 2 people fighting each other. I'm not saying Blouse doesn't know anything. I'm just talking about myself and, like, a mirror of me. Never underestimate 2 people battling each other that don't know what the fuck they're doing. That thing can last for 15 minutes. Like, I don't want anybody to feel rushed, you know? Like, if someone
Well,
genuinely is taking a
so I
long
think
time
the
with their battle,
idea,
like, yeah.
I think the idea is like we want people to battle. You know, we want everyone to battle,
Yeah, yeah.
but not every battle is meant to be spectated by like our peers.
Agreed.
So I think basically only like some of the battles and like probably the semifinals and finals will be spectated by most.
Yeah. Because, like, the
So
point
other
of the
than that,
semifinals
I
is
would
to,
say
yeah.
yeah. Other than that, I think as long as we have like everything laid out on like who's playing who next and like all that kind of stuff beforehand, I don't think it should last more than like 3 hours.
I agree.
So I'm thinking either right after the tournament, or like the day after. Maybe we do another shiny event.
We could.
I was also thinking maybe it would be a fun content idea if we did like if our next tournament was like a shiny only tournament.
That could be interesting. Hmm. People will need a lot of shinies, like 6 guaranteed shinies for everybody. Hmm.
Yeah, so we would do more like a lot more like shiny events and stuff before the tournament.
To the point where, like, people could actually build teams. Even Ray was
Yeah.
saying that, actually?
Yeah.
Interesting. I
I
could
think
be
it'll be
down.
interesting. I think it'll be fun.
Oh, here's an important question. Because, like, I've been on the receiving end of this multiple times in Pixelmon servers. Do we want to lay out a rule where you don't look at chat during battles? Because I feel like that's something that should be enforced. I've always found
Uh,
it to be better when you don't have professionals
I
seeing what to
think.
do.
Okay. How about this? We say you're not allowed to look at chat during the battles, like mid battle, like in your own battle. Um, but you are allowed to use charts and like any other like resources.
Sure. Just not a chat that will tell you the most optimal move at every
Yeah,
time, because
yeah, yeah,
half of Pixelmon viewers know their shit.
yeah. I agree with that.
And I think also, like, when you do listen to chat, you're kind of, like, delaying the battle as well, too, because, like, you're adding on so much time for every single move to be like, is this good? Is this fair? Is this what I should be doing? I think battles will go a lot quicker if people aren't just giving much insight. I think most of them would need to look at chat because they don't know a lot about Pokemon, though. I mean, I've been a part of servers where, like, I've been the person that doesn't know shit about Pokemon. I'm still the person that doesn't know shit about Pokemon. And, like, it doesn't matter how good or how bad you are when you have people in your chat that are just giving you top-tier advice because people know this game. I just don't think it breeds a good environment. Because, like, you lose a battle, and it's like, did you actually lose that battle to the person that you're fighting? Even if you don't really care, like...
I honestly I agree with that. I think it's better too, because it'll like actually make people like learn a little bit, and also it'll not stall out the battle so much. Because asking chat or waiting for chat to tell you what to do, like along with the delay and stuff, and along with the discrepancies between people in chat, like either saying, "Oh, you should do this" or "You should do that," I think it'll like stall out the battle way too much.
Exactly. Like, think of the YouTube streamers. They gotta normally wait, like, 45 seconds to hear a chat response anyway.
So I think the rule is no reading slash asking chat during battles, but you're allowed to use any charts or resources for typing and whatnot.
Yeah. I need chat. Oh. Better get to studying.
Honestly, I think as long like usually it's like if there's any moves that are not like I don't know like a typing and weakness based thing, like you'll probably know how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
if you have it, you know, like before the battle. Like if you have like a move that's like a setup move or whatever, like you're probably gonna know to use it at the beginning of the battle or like, you know, like whenever.
Yeah. And that's also a big reason too why I did want to pitch the idea of doing like a group stage where you play multiple people, so that you will get those matches where you're playing against another person who also doesn't know shit, just like you. And the battle feels fun because neither of you know what the optimal move is to do. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you have a couple of those opportunities, not just getting two-tapped by people that know their shit and that's it for you for the 2 hours or whatever. I feel like it'll go well. I don't know. We can always... The chat thing is probably something we could... Like, I've got my opinion of it. You do too. But, like, we could definitely just ask people, like, on the server and be like, yo, what do you guys think about no chat during it? And if everybody's down for it, then we go. But if people aren't down for it, then, like, we can talk and figure that out.
Yeah, I think when we post these rules, we'll say these are tentative rules. If there's anything that like anyone strongly disagrees with, then just like we'll talk about it.
Hmm. Emote only? Abe, do you also agree that emote only chat is the worst feature on Twitch by 7 miles?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a channel point redemption for emote only, and I don't even notice that my chat's in emote only until after the emote only is over.
What the? I do not notice.
I'm not like I get like very like hyper focused on like what I'm doing, you know?
My streamer doesn't read chat? My illusion. You read everything I write, you just choose not to respond. And that's the way I like it.
Copium. There are a lot of people who have been asking to play as well, but I just like haven't been adding people to the server because I didn't want it to like get too crowded for the tournament because I feel like having too many people would be like, you know, kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm thinking maybe like a day or two before the tournament, I'm gonna start adding people, but telling them like, oh, like they cannot participate in the first tournament because it's gonna be too crazy.
What
Like
if
too
they
many
just like
people.
ball the fuck out and like first 2 days they already get like a
They're
full
ready.
team?
They're
Back to
ready.
back 16-hour streams, I'd let them in.
Honestly, yeah, maybe if like maybe it'll give like uh some of the other players like more of a fighting chance.
Fodder?
Yeah, like fodder.
That's fucked up. You just make it a rule of like when you're registering your Pokemon or your team has to pass registration. So if you come in with like a bunch of level 15s, it doesn't pass. And you're like, nope, turn
Oh.
back at the door, you're out of here, bud. But we got spots on the bleachers for you.
Damn.
Hi.
Having 16 players in one area is not gonna lag, right?
No, I don't think so. The server is like good enough for that kind of performance. I can almost guarantee it.
I mean, our server is pretty juiced.
It is.
Dude,
Abe does not
you know,
skimp out. He buys the best of the best,
do
and
you know?
that's the end of it.
Hold on, check Discord.
Rip Me Young's all pink team. Oh no, that's instant registration. It's instant pass.
You see my message?
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Costing the time.
It's because of like when we first started like planning and making the server.
Yeah. Like you told me, you were like, for the server that I have here,
Yep.
when we
It's a
gonna put
juicy
stuff on
one.
it?
It do be a juicy one. Yep. Yo, anyone got a Twitch Prime?
Any primers?
Any primers?
I mean, this is Abe's stream. Like, he kind of outlined that earlier. So, like, yeah, any primers, you know?
Yeah, help pay for the server. Any primers? Any gifted subs?
Guys, let me tell you a little something about the new ad incentive program, okay? Here's the thing.
Any ad watchers? Any ad enjoyers?
How many minutes of ads are you running at the moment?
I prefer not to say.
I'd watch 9 minutes of ads for you.
I don't even think that's an option.
9 minutes? Oh, it is.
What? No, it's not.
9 minutes is the max, I'm pretty sure.
What?
Yeah, depending on what
I thought
you've
3 was
chosen,
the
like,
max.
hmm?
I thought 3 was the max.
For ad incentive?
Yeah.
God, no. No, like, I don't know how much has changed with the newest iteration of it, but so if you were offered, like, 1, 2, and 4, and
Did some
you selected 4, next month they'd be like, okay, let's bump your options up just a little bit. So they give you like 3, 4, and 6, and you could get all the way up to 9.
Mm, honestly, chat, if you don't have a turbo, you should definitely get turbo.
100% agree.
That's why I tell my chat, like if they don't have turbo and they're sub to me, I would rather them unsub and get turbo the next month.
Agreed.
It's so much more worth it.
Turbo and like stream hopping has saved my life. Like I thought getting baptized was a big deal, but like getting Twitch Turbo, holy. Why not both? Get that guy channel editor.
VIP that man.
VIP that man. I gotta move all my shit. What's Turbo? Turbo is this very incredible service that Twitch offers that they don't promote for some fucking reason. I think I've seen one, like, side-handed promotion in the last year. Like, a mention that it exists.
Twitch Turbo is basically like it's essentially like a Netflix subscription or like YouTube what do you call it? What's that
YouTube
thing?
Premium.
YouTube Premium, like that kind of stuff where if you have it, no matter which channel you go to, you won't get ads. Or like super significantly less ads. I don't remember if
No, you just
it's
don't get ads.
I've heard people saying that they have turbo and they still get ads.
What? That should not be the case. I've never gotten an ad with Turbo. Mobile or
Really?
desktop. It's the last day of Turbo and don't resub. It happens sometimes. Oh, like a weird overlap thing. Interesting. It's a beautiful area right there. If Abe's going to bed so he can get on in the morning, I'm going to bed so I can get on in the morning. Yeah, so I'm thinking, I mentioned this before, but what I want to do with this area is I want to probably level this out. I don't know how I'm going to kind of like mesh it around, but I want to take this spot right here. I'm opt, by the way.
What happened? Oh, it's okay. I just realized what you, I just realized what you
Fucking
said.
idiot.
That's fine. I knew that.
You knew that.
I'm not gonna stop adding people right now because of that or anything.
Alright, alright, alright. Quality leaks. Ow. Alright, that's it for me. I'm done for now. Have a great night, Elbow. I'll see you around tomorrow. I'm just so tired all the time. Shut off the pre-gen? You shut off the pre-gen. Hey, whitelist the guy in chat that has told me to shut off the pre-gen so they can come on and do it.
Oh, okay.
I'll run it for you. Alright, thank you. You're hired. Hey, that's the guy who's gonna be replacing you.
What'd you say?
That guy in chat, the one that's gonna turn off the pre-gen, they're the one who's gonna be replacing you.
What did you say?
That guy right there in chat, the one that said they're gonna stop the pre-gen, they're the one who's gonna be replacing you.
Say it against my lips.
What with lips?
Huh? What happened?
I gotta go to bed, man. I'm hearing things.
Okay, I think
Anyways.
that's good for the tournament rules, right? Are we good with tournament rules? Are we happy with that?
Let me see.
So one more time. No legendary slash mythics. Chat, write this shit down, okay?
Write down, write down, write down.
No legendary slash mythics. No Z moves. No mega evolutions. No maxing. Set 6 Pokemon, no swapping. No battle items. Held items are O-Cage.
O-Cage.
And you are allowed to use one Pokemon that spawned at an evolution past 40. For example, a level 40 Flygon or 40 Dragonite. And then the last one is no reading slash asking chat during battles. You're allowed to use any charts or resources for typing weaknesses and whatnot.
That sounds pretty poggers. Did you say anything about pseudo legendaries in that?
No,
Was
I don't
that
think we
part
need
of
to.
the?
There's nothing about pseudo legendaries because Dragonite is a pseudo legendary.
So theoretically, people could bring 6 pseudo legendaries if they wanted to.
No. There, huh? I
Well, did
don't
you
think there are. I don't think there are any pseudo legendaries that are post or that are pre level 40. Right?
Well, I'm talking about like what about pseudo legendary that spawns
Yeah, you're allowed to use one.
Okay.
Yeah, I said that. You're allowed to use one Pokemon that spawned at an evolution post 40.
All right. I guess that takes care of it then. Chat's got that written down. They will not let me forget. Good job, chat. Up top.
Am I missing anything?
I don't think so. Dupes? Why people bring two of the same Pokemon?
I think that's okay.
I mean, yeah, if you want to bring two of the same Pokemon, I feel like that's a disadvantage most of the time, but...
I'm gonna bring 6 Pikachus.
What the hell?
Is there a
I'm gonna
problem
dump
with
a
dupes?
bucket of water on you.
Who the fuck just said how many full heals is okay?
Run. Run while you still can. Leave. Go quickly. Yeah, I'm going to bed.
You're going to bed?
Yep.
But your Pokemon is so weak.
But my berry supply is shrunk.
Huh?
My berry supply. Shrunk.
Why did it shrink? I thought you got more.
Huh?
I thought you got more berries.
I do have more berries. I have all the berries.
Oh, then why did your berry supply shrunk?
No, strunk. Not shrunk.
Oh, I think you said shrunk. So I was like, how?
Big
How did
strunk.
shrink? How did your berry supply shrink
I
when
ate
you?
them.
Uh,
I was
got hungry?
hungry. Alright, anything you wanna chat with me before you don't have me until the morning?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
I'll see you in the morning. Bye.
Have a good night, brother. Yo. Hey, chat. How you guys doing? Hopefully y'all are having a good night. I appreciate y'all kicking along with the stream. It's been a long one. A long, but very enjoyable one. Night, it's early morning? It's 1:23. It's still night for me. It's still night. Can we gamble on who wins this tournament? Did you get all the berries? Chat, look at this absolute beauty. Oh my god. That is every obtainable berry in the game. I say that outside of nutsack berry and blackberries because these two literally do not have any documentation on how they're obtained. They're just not obtainable. I've determined there's no info at all on where these are or how they spawn. So they're not real. They're a figment of imagination or some other thing. They're a figment and they're not my issue. Evergreen, they were the 500 bits.
Did some testing. You do not need RF for shrink mod. If you are in creative mode, the shrink ray and shrink gun work with 0 RF. Also it does work on NPC but does not work on Pokemon.
I just work on. That makes sense. I would imagine, yeah, the working on Pokemon would be kind of strange. Over the 500 though. Yeah, we'll figure out like a good statue prize type deal for there. They said can obtain if enabled. Huh? Add a few more words to your sentence. Who said what obtain? What are we talking about here? Been awesome stream, got a chunk of statistics homework done while listening? Right on. Very glad to hear it. The berries from raids? Prize it is 1 week, all-inclusive stay at Brand's luxury house in Washington. Yeah, man, wherever that is, I'd love to go and visit. My limit of luxury here is a decorative fireplace that is not functional but looks good. Ain't she a beauty? I do have a Bosch dishwasher though. That's pretty luxurious if I do say so myself. That thing runs. Anyway. Rick, thank you very much for the 19 months. Tyler, thank you very much for the 6 months. Chat, thank you all for the very lovely stream. I've somehow streamed for 14 and a half hours. I'm gonna be honest. This did not feel like a 14 and a half hour stream. Yesterday, or 2 days ago, when I did a 14-hour stream, that one felt like a long stream. To be fair, this is probably because I woke up only like an hour before I went live, so I've only actually been awake for like 16 hours, so it's like a normal day. And I got a like really hefty workout in yesterday, so my body today was probably like, take a seat for 10 hours, king. Keep going then? I'd rather actually, because like this is a reasonable time to be going to bed. Like, I could hop off and be in bed by like 2:30. So that's like pretty good for me. So I think we'll do that. So okay, here's kind of the game plan with Pixelmon. Like here's where we're at. So we have berries. I want to get these planted. I want to like set up a giant area. Thing is, we kind of need the berries going sooner rather than later. I can't really like wait to plant them until I get like a really big build done. Because like that's what I want this area to be right here. So what I'm probably gonna do is just take every berry and throw it into this field here. Because like this is a really nice area, I think. You know, like nice open ground for all the berries. And then when we're ready to actually build, I'll just grab all the berries again, tear them down, and then replant them when they're actually able to be structured. But there's no reason to wait, you know? And we got the Whalmer Pail, so I don't have to like do this now and, you know, so we'll get planning on this tomorrow and we'll use it for lures. We're pretty much just going to be spending tomorrow and Monday just getting our pokes ready. It's gonna be a long grind for both of them. But also, what about the possibility of just not doing any Pokemon stuff and just building a curry shop at spawn And that way, if people get eliminated, I could be like, yo, come buy some curry. Nah, we're gonna get our pokes going. You throw an idea for the shop in the Discord? I appreciate that, thank you. You're gonna fail at the check-in? Now with some delicious curry in my hands. I thought someone was calling me. It was just my battery telling me I was low. Awesome. Alright. You disable pre-gen, right? I'm not gonna, yeah, I'll take care of that, don't worry. Alright. You show the pre-gen, don't worry. Oh. So, here's the thing. Actually, the pre-gen is still going. Even though you said that you shut it off. You're fired. Sorry about that. I would say it was great while we had you, but like you kind of really didn't do anything. So I don't really know, like, what were you doing? Like slacking off? Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, have a good one though. Like my paycheck and curry. Exercising your freedom of speech right now, are you? Alright. Chat, you lovely sons of bitches. I hope you have a wonderful morning and night or whatever time it may be for you. I will see you on tomorrow, tomorrow, for more Pixelmon and then more Pixelmon. Hell yeah. Appreciate y'all. Have a great one. Catch y'all around on the flip side. Remember, the tournament is at 2 p.m. PST on Tuesday. So that is, so for reference, it's half an hour until 2 a.m. PST on my end. So that was like the least helpful information I could possibly give you. Do what you want from there. How to play the mod pack? I got you. That's the mod pack that we're currently playing on right now. Alright. Have a wonderful night. Sleep. If you're going to bed, have a good morning or middle of your day. Whatever you're doing, I don't care, but I hope you have a good one. Alright, peace. Appreciate y'all. See y'all on the flip side. Catch y'all around today, tomorrow. Alright, later, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.